we're thinking about the basics of human resource management, we want to start with recruitment and selection, getting the right people on board. But once they're on board, we need to manage them well. And part of that is performance management. Performance management scares people, but really it's just a simple system for allowing people to set goals and tracking their performance against those goals and then rewarding them. It really should be simple, because as soon as it becomes complicated or convoluted, people start to just either opt out by ignoring it or just ticking the boxes and going through the motions. Good performance management should be based around 4 R's. That should be results, revelation, regularity, relationship, and reward. So the first thing is results. Performance management should be about encouraging people and helping people to set goals and achieve results that are tied in with the strategy of the organization. We don't want people just doing stuff for the sake of it. We don't want them being really productive in an area that's got nothing to do with where we're going. We want them to be setting goals and achieving results in line with where the organization is heading. The second part is revelation. That is, performance management should reveal both strengths and success and weaknesses and areas where performance is not doing so well. It should really show up where there is a need for more resources, a need for training, or a need for discipline. So performance management should be about results and also about revelation. Third point about performance management is that it should be regular. The idea of an annual review is a fairly outdated one. Successful organizations and managers often have a system of performance management which is fortnightly or weekly. The benefit of that is that when things start to go off track, you can spot that early on and deal with it. And when things are going well, you can spot that early on and encourage it. If it's not regular, it's easy for people to drift and start doing things that might be really productive but have nothing to do with their goals and the strategy of the organization. Or it's easy for people to be doing the right things but become discouraged. So performance management, it should be about results, should be revealing where the strengths and weaknesses are, it should be regular, and it should also be relational. That is, it shouldn't be based around some kind of technical computer system where you type in your results and get a little tick. It should be a conversation with a manager. Now that's going to require some emotional intelligence from managers, because inevitably one of the things you might need to deal with in performance management is poor performance. So you need to have the ability to confront that honestly, bring it out and talk about it without crushing the person's spirits. It needs to be part of a general relationship, part of a conversation that's ongoing and regular. Lastly, performance management needs to be about rewards. That is, you need to reward right behavior. Reward people who are achieving their goals, their results that are tied to the strategy of the organization. People notice what gets rewarded. People do what gets rewarded. So if you have rewards over here, whether they're financial or they're just affirmation from a manager, whatever it is, and they're rewarding these behaviors, but your performance management is pointing people in this direction, people are going to do this because this is what's being rewarded. To be truly effective, whatever is being set here as a goal, that needs to be rewarded. That's when people will start to notice. That's when people will start to change their behavior, because you're rewarding them for results. And that's when you'll start to get some real business success, because those results are tied to the organization's strategy. Interestingly, performance management will work both ways. It will enable the organization and the manager to see how the individual's going and to manage that performance. It will kind of reveal that. But it will also help the individual see how the organization is going. That is, if the individual's constantly being asked to do too much with too little resources without being trained appropriately, performance managers are actually going to bring that out, and it may actually lead to that individual becoming disillusioned with the organization. So it needs to be in the context of good management in every area, because not only will it show up individual weaknesses, it will show up organizational weaknesses.